Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Charles. Today, we're diving into the 1983 Liberty Quarter Dollar. You might have one lying around, but is it worth more than 25 cents? Let's find out. The 1983 Liberty Quarter, officially called the Washington Quarter, was minted by the United States Mint and is part of the series first introduced in 1932. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. It includes the word Liberty above Washington's head, the date 1983 below, and the national motto, In God We Trust, to the left. On the reverse, back, you'll see a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Above the eagle, it says, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum, and at the bottom, you'll find the denomination quarter dollar. The 1983 Washington Quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, **, 673,535,000 coins Denver Mint, D mint mark, **, 617,806,446 coins San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, proof coins only, **, 3,279,126 coins. The Philadelphia and Denver quarters were made for circulation, while the San Francisco ones were struck as proofs for collectors. The 1983 quarter is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a copper-nickel clad composition. Unlike quarters minted before 1965, it does not contain silver. So, what is a 1983 Liberty Quarter worth today? If you find one in worn condition, it's still worth just 25 cents. However, because there were no official U.S. mint sets released in 1983, high-quality quarters from this year are rarer in top condition. Collectors seek out 1983 quarters in mint state, MS, grades because they were often heavily circulated. Here's what they're worth based on condition. Now, let's talk about valuable error coins. Some 1983 quarters have mint errors, which can make them much more valuable. Keep an eye out for. Look for doubling in the letters or date. Some can be worth $100 or more. Coins struck improperly can sell $4.50 to $200, depending on how off-center they are. If the nickel layer is missing, revealing the copper core, these can be worth $300 or more. If the coin lacks a proper edge, it can be worth $50 to $150. So, should you check your pocket change? Absolutely. The 1983 Liberty Quarter may not contain silver, but high-grade examples and rare errors can be worth hundreds of dollars. If you find one, consider having it graded by PCGS or NGC for maximum value. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The U.S. Mint chose to honor the nation's first president by featuring his portrait on the coin. The Washington Quarter was designed by John Flanagan, and its design remained largely unchanged for decades, becoming one of the most iconic American coins. By the time 1983 rolled around, the design had been in circulation for over 50 years. The economy of the United States in 1983 was recovering from the deep recessions of the late 1970s and early 1980s, particularly after the 1981-1982 recession, which had seen significant unemployment and inflation. The U.S. Mint continued to produce the Washington Quarter as part of its regular coinage production to meet the nation's ongoing demand for coins. The 1983 quarter, like other coins of the era, was primarily minted for use in daily transactions. While there were no significant changes to the design of the Washington Quarter, the 1983 series marks the transition from earlier, silver-based coins to the clad coins that had been introduced in 1965. These clad coins were made from a combination of copper and nickel, replacing the silver content in coins like the quarter due to rising silver prices and a desire to control the costs of minting coins. In 1983, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Washington Quarters at 3 different mints. Despite being a relatively high mintage year, the 1983 quarter is considered an important coin for collectors because of its long history within the Washington Quarter series. Collectors often seek coins from specific years due to changes in the quality of production, mint errors, and variations in minting. Although the 1983 Liberty Quarter doesn't have any significant design changes or rare variants compared to some other years, it's still a part of the broader quarter series that spans decades of U.S. coinage history. The 1980s saw a rise in coin collecting as a hobby, especially with the introduction of various commemorative coins in series like the State Quarters program, which would be introduced in the late 1990s. The Washington Quarter, including the 1983 issue, became an accessible and valuable addition to many collections. However, the primary interest in the 1983 quarter lies in its preservation and potential for grading, as uncirculated or proof examples are rare compared to those that were used in daily commerce. Today, the 1983 Liberty Quarter is mainly of interest to collectors of Washington quarters. Most of these coins in circulation are worth only face value, 25 cents. However, as is often the case with coins, examples in excellent condition, especially uncirculated, MS, grades or those with error varieties, can fetch higher prices. These error coins, such as those with double dies or off-center strikes, are much rarer and can be worth significantly more to collectors. In summary, the 1983 Washington Quarter represents the continued legacy of George Washington's image on U.S. coinage, transitioning from a silver-based coin to the modern clad coinage system, and continues to be a staple in the world of coin collecting today. When determining the value of a 1983 Liberty Quarter dollar, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role. The condition reflects the level of wear and preservation, which significantly impacts its market value. Coin collectors use a grading system to assess a coin's condition, and the better the condition, the higher the value it can command. Let's break down the different grades and what they mean for the 1983 Washington Quarter. The most commonly used grading system for coins is the Sheldon scale, which rates coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 1 being the lowest possible grade, for a coin in poor condition, and 70 being a coin in perfect, mint condition. A poor, P1, grade represents a coin that is in the worst possible condition. It may be worn down so much that the design and text are barely visible. These coins are usually not of much value for collectors except in rare cases, or if it is a historically significant coin. 1983 quarter in fair to about good condition ***. Still worth around face value unless there is an extremely rare error. Coins in good condition will have more wear but still retain enough detail for collectors to recognize the design. The date and mint mark will still be readable, but significant wear on 1983 quarter in good condition ***. Worth face value or a small premium if it is a special error coin. The very good level, a coin has more definition in the design and the date is still clearly readable. The coin shows substantial wear, but the overall structure is intact. Some finer details, such as hairlines and feathers, may be partially worn down. 1983 quarter in very good condition ***. Likely still worth around face value unless it's a rare error. In fine condition, a coin has clear design details, although there will still be some wear in the high points. The coin's features such as George Washington's face and the eagle on the reverse will be well defined, but may have some flatness due to circulation. 1983 quarter in fine condition ***. Worth around $1 to $2 depending on the specific quality and rarity of the coin. This level, the coin will have sharp details with only light wear on the high points. The coin will have a good amount of definition, with Washington's features and the eagle clearly visible. 1983 quarter in very fine condition ***. Can be worth around $3 to $5, especially if in excellent quality for the grade. An extremely fine coin will show only light wear, primarily on the highest points, but the coin's overall design will be crisp and almost like new. The coin will have sharp details, and it may have been stored well for many years without being used in circulation much. 1983 quarter in extremely fine condition ***. Could be worth $5 to $10, depending on how well preserved it is. A coin in about uncirculated condition shows very minimal signs of wear, usually only on the high points, like Washington's hair or the eagle's wings. The coin will be almost as if at 1983 quarter in about uncirculated condition ***. Could be worth $10 to $30, depending on the grade within this category. *** mint state, MS. *** grades are for coins that have never been used in circulation, and their design is in pristine condition. The higher the MS grade, the closer the coin is to perfect condition. These coins are highly valued by collectors. 1983 quarter in MS 60 to MS 63 will have slight imperfections, like small nicks or abrasions, but it will still be in uncirculated condition. It may be worth $5 to $20. These are higher quality coins with minimal imperfections, such as light bag marks. These coins can be worth $30 to $50, depending on demand and the quality of the strike. These are coins in superb condition, with only microscopic flaws. A 1983 quarter in MS 66 or higher could be worth $100 or more as a perfect coin, flawless in every way. These coins are extremely rare and can be worth hundreds of dollars. However, finding a 1983 Washington quarter in MS 70 is highly unlikely, and it would be worth $300 or more. When it comes to coins like the 1983 Liberty quarter, mint errors can significantly increase their value. A mint error can happen when the coin is struck incorrectly during the production process, leading to unique characteristics that collectors find highly desirable. These occur when the die used to strike the coin has a doubling of the image, resulting in extra details on letters and numbers. A doubled die 1983 quarter can be worth $100 or more. If a coin is struck off-center, it can be worth anywhere from $50 to $200 depending on the severity of the misalignment, a rare error where the coin's outer nickel layer is missing, revealing the copper core. These can be worth $300 or more. Broad-struck coins or coins with cracks, chips, or other anomalies can also bring in higher prices. The 1983 Washington quarter is widely available in circulation, but its value can vary widely depending on its condition. Coins in higher grades like MS-65 or MS-67 can command significantly higher prices compared to worn or circulated examples. Additionally, rare mint errors can make even a 1983 quarter worth a lot more than face value. Always inspect your coins closely, and if you think you have one in great condition or a potential mint error, it might be worth getting it professionally graded.